In 1972, the Miami Dolphins made NFL history by becoming the first team in the history of the league to have a perfect season. This record was nearly matched 35 years later in 2007 by the New England Patriots, who had assembled one of the greatest football teams of all time. But we all know that they only had one blemish to their record that year, which came in Super Bowl XLII to the underdog New York Giants. Damn, I hate thinking about that game. The Patriots had the greatest player in the history of football leading them at the position of quarterback, Tom Brady, who got his first MVP that year. But his accolades are not what's important for this video. We all know exactly what happened following that season, however. Just a few minutes into the redemption tour in 2008 against the Kansas City Chiefs in Week 1, Bernard Pollard, the safety for the Chiefs, broke into the pocket and tackled Brady, and eventually Brady found out that he tore both his ACL and MCL and was immediately out for the rest of the 2008 season. As painful as this is for me to remember, yes, I am a Tom Brady fan, deal with it. We are going to look at something that nobody really remembers when it comes to the Patriots in 2008. And it involves Tom Brady, and it is not the injury. We are actually going to look at the small glimpses that Tom Brady showed us in 2008 right before the injury. We are going to take a look at how he was performing on the offense right before Bernard Pollard got into the pocket, just so we can see a sort of what if Tom Brady didn't get injured in 2008. A glimpse as to what could have been. This is Tom Brady's performance in 2008 before the injury. On September 7, 2008, the New England Patriots and Kansas City Chiefs would begin their season battling against each other. The Patriots would win the coin toss and would elect to receive. This is going to be an interesting type of video. It's going to be a play-by-play analysis. Of course, I'm not going to talk the entire time, but we're going to look at every single play the Patriots offense is out on the field just so we can see how Tom Brady was performing before he got hurt. The Chiefs would kick it off, and Ellis Hobbs would return it at the 3-yard line and would be tackled at the 22.
To the 20, and not much further. He has brought down rookie Eric Walden, the first to hit him there. Onto the field, number 12, Tom Brady, making his 128th consecutive start. Didn't play it down in the preseason. 50 TD passes last year. He completed 69% of his throws. So the Patriots will start from their own 22. Lawrence Maroney flanks out to the side, and Brady will begin in the shotgun.
All right, let's see how TB12 does. He hikes the football. Complete short right to David Thomas. It's a 6-yard pass. All right, nice and little check down.
Is out with an injury. David Thomas, who just made that catch, starts in his place. Quick pass by Brady, complete across the 35 to Wes Welker, and that's a first down. Tested out on the corner. Brady going to throw it again. And that off the foot, just a little bit low, intended for Welker.
Even if you do lose the Super Bowl.
Brady in the shotgun once again on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, Randy Moss. Moss just shy of the 45-yard line.
And already you can see the Josh McCown.
All right, so that's Moss's first catch of the season. That cross was overpowered for the Patriots back in the day. Let's see if they can get this first down. And it's incomplete. It's going to be 4th down that early. Wow.
Ali, the corner, the defensive end rather, he was right in Tom Brady's face. Not when you score as many touchdowns as they did.
Hanson barely gets it away.
Whoa, nah, bro. That kicker got rough. Did you see that? He got absolutely pummeled. Look at that. That's a first down, New England.
New England keeps the ball, and now they're just inside KC territory.
Quick pass out here to Welker. Welker inside the 40 to the 38.
All right, that's a nice little wide receiver screen pass. Get 12 yards from that. All right, I like what I'm seeing.
Brady throwing in and out of the hands of his intended receiver Jabbar Gaffney. It'll be 2nd and 10. Quick pass to the far side, and it's complete to Welker. Welker lost the football. It's on the ground, picked up by the Chiefs.
Oh, wow, look at that. Kansas City got bailed out, I guess. So look at that. A perfect pass that the wide receiver dropped, followed by a fumble on a wide receiver screen from Wes Welker. That's just how the first drive is going to end, I guess. On that drive, Brady went 5 for 8 for 33 yards, which of course includes the fumble on that 2-yard loss to Wes Welker. But the Patriots defense would stuff the Chiefs, forcing them to a 3-and-out, forcing them to punt the ball, which means we at least get to see the Patriots play for one more drive.
15, Maroney the lone back behind Brady, and they will run the ball for the first time today. Maroney stops and starts and fights his way to about the 19, close to the 20-yard line.
And then they got a tank and a Turk to go with it.
Maroney again, and this time running room. Upended just short.
All right, they're starting to get the run game going. Good job, Maroney. That's a 9-yard gain right there.
And that's something the New England off.
Now on first down, Brady throwing. That's complete to Randy Moss, and Moss out across the 45 to the 46-yard line.
All right, we got a 17-yard pass. Let's go. Randy Moss getting the grab.
Randy Moss just takes a look and just a simple skinny post right down the middle. He's getting such a cushion from Surtain, and the safeties for Kansas City, I think, are so deep, they're nowhere to be seen. They're so afraid of Moss and Brady going up over the top. There is a lot of room in those intermediate routes.
Brady 6 out of 9 for 50 yards throwing early on here. Maroney again. And Maroney running room up the middle. To the Kansas City 4.
All right, Maroney is just kind of balling out right now.
Well, we promised everybody we'd
All right, I kind of find it funny. This is like some sort of precursor. Yeah, before Super Bowl XLII, there was like a bunch of crazy drama because Brady was caught wearing a cast in New York City. And now they're still talking about his foot in the midway through the game because he had a couple foot problems before the season started. And it's funny because that's kind of like a precursor.
Well, we
honest,
had to.
honest, guys. Honest. It's good. It's fine.
He said, I feel just fine. So far, so good. He looks good.
Brady will throw on 2nd and 1. Hit as he throws the ball. That pass is incomplete.
Core of Kansas City has a chance to be really good.
On 3rd and 1, they'll give it to the first back through Heath Evans, and Evans has enough for the first down.
Barely picked up the first, and I know it's quick, guys, but that's really where it ends.
Line. Sammy Morris is in the backfield now. The fake to him. Brady with time. Hit as he throws the ball. That is complete. Randy Moss. And Moss lost the football.
And Tom Brady got hit right on the knee. He got hit right on the knee. Kansas City came up with the ball. But
Wow, isn't that crazy? The final pass that Tom Brady threw in 2008 also ended up in a fumble, just like the last drive. Kansas City recovered it. So it was literally just the ending of the last drive all over again. Pass completion, a fumble, recovered by the opposing team. On that drive, Brady went 2 for 3 for 43 yards, and it's funny because the drive ended the exact same as it did the previous one, with a fumble after a pass completion. Brady's 2008 stats are 7 completions on 11 pass attempts for 76 yards and 3 first downs, no touchdowns. Of course, following the game, Matt Cassel would come in for the remainder of the 2008 season, where he would lead them to an 11-5 record, and although they had such an amazing record with his 3,700 yards passing and 21 touchdowns to only 11 interceptions, they barely missed the playoffs because of some ridiculous tiebreakers to the Jets and the Ravens. But Wes Welker and Randy Moss contributed to that offense tremendously, both scoring over 1,000 yards receiving and 14 combined touchdowns. But we all know that Matt Cassel isn't Tom Brady, and we saw Brady for those first few plays, scoring 76 total yards just midway through the first quarter. 76! That's on pace to having like over 100 in one quarter. What could have been, man? And if you look at the 2008 Patriots schedule, it's actually considerably less difficult for them considering the teams that they were playing against, such as the Jets they had to play twice, the Bills they had to play twice, the Raiders, and the Dolphins, just to name a few. But Brady showed those few glimpses what he could have done. And if Matt Cassel was able to let Wes Welker and Randy Moss ball out for over 1,000 yards, what could Tom Brady have done that year? Could he have reached the Super Bowl? Could he have broken the record and had another 5,000-yard passing season? Could he have broken his 50 touchdown record again? I mean, they look to establish the run game more, so maybe that's a whole different thing. But he probably could have helped Wes Welker and Randy Moss get way more yards than that. But we will never know. How Tom Brady could have done in 2008 if he not been injured, that is something that fans will ponder till the end of time. But all we could look at in 2008 is that little glimpse that Tom Brady would show us on a few plays before that injury. 76 yards passing in just 2 drives on 7 pass completions. I hope you guys like this video. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.